How do you deal with crippling fear? Number one, acknowledge mo na tao ka. So you need physical things to help you do stuff. No, it's never just you and your heart and your mind. Kailangan mo din ng things that will remind you or enable you to do things. For example, I have in front of me these things. Do you know what these things are? So these things are used by Catholics, also exorcists, to help them deal with crippling fear. When I say crippling fear, yung the kind na hindi ka papatulugan kasi your bed is shaking. Ang tawag dito ay infestation ng demonic forces. And so you're afraid in that situation. One thing that Catholics use is Saint Benedict medals, four of them in every corner of the house. So if you live in a room, then four in every corner of the room, plus an extra kung nakalimutan mo inside the toilet. And if you still have more extra of these Benedict models, you put it sa may bintana. So is that superstitious? No, because you would consider everything on no that you have as superstitious. I have headphones. You put it in your ear when you're sad. Is that superstitious? No, these are just an object that you use. These are tools. Hindi siya superstitious. The belief behind the Saint Benedict model is very long. I will not get into it. On top of telling you that the Catholics have been practicing this since time na exorcise si Saint Benedict ng mga demonyo. A very long time ago. Okay? You have access to Wikipedia and YouTube. Maybe I'll make a show about bakit si Saint Benedict ang may medal and all the other saints wala. Siya lang may medal na ginagamit ng exorcist. The exorcist, the demons hate him because he's very good at driving them out. So this is a Catholic practice. It's a physical thing. Now, on top of that, there's another medal, but it's not like this. No, it's called the miraculous medal ni Mary, ni Mama Mary, that Catholics also use. A physical thing, not just to remind them of what Mary can do for them, as a mother of Christ and the mother of us. It reminds us of yung mga promises na binigay ni Mary kay Margaret Mary Alacoque, who was the saint who was ordered to make this medal. Tama ba ako? Sana tama ako. Kasi maraming saints. So, this medal was created on the instruction of Mary during an apparition. And again, that's another long story. May access ka naman sa YouTube, hanapin mo. Bottom line is, this physical thing allows you to grab onto something when you're dealing with crippling fear. Kasi if you're just going to say, oh no, I'll just grab my phone. You're always grabbing your phone, whether you're afraid or not. That doesn't help. As physical beings, we need physical things. Okay? Para to help us. No? Something that exists in this world. Hindi lang spiritual na, oh, just have faith in God and you will deal with your fear. What does that mean? Have faith in God. Well, for us Catholics, have faith in God is have faith in His saints who have overcome the demons while they were alive, like Mary and Saint Benedict. Now, everybody on the planet objects in their house. Yes. Yes. And there are certain things that you actually believe when you have this object in your house. For example, the poster of BTS in the bedroom of your girl. What does your girl believe about that poster? Alangan naman, wala silang binibilieve, nilagay nila yung poster sa wall. They believe that they're such a cool band, they inspire me. Lahat ng beliefs. Guess, no? But you never accuse the girl of idolatry. Mayroong Taylor Swift. Swiftie siya. Nanood siya ng 4 na concert, true story. Taylor Swift. So, yaman nila, no? Nakaapat na ko. Meron siyang belief about that poster, the object, because she cannot put Taylor inside the room. So, lagay niyo yung poster dyan. It's not idolatry. But if you see them in the concert, they really idolize Taylor Swift. Same with us. We honor and venerate the saints. So, yeah, having statues of saints at home, honor them, venerate them. We don't really shout into this in front of them. Saint Benedict, Saint Benedict. That's like idolatry, as accused by people who go to Taylor Swift concerts now and K-pop concerts. K-pop, K-pop. We don't do that. We just believe that they can help us, and we ask them. We ask them to pray for us because we believe they're very much alive with God. That's why they're technically called saints. So that's not my message on how to deal with crippling fear. The message is directly related to the mother of Jesus. Now, imagine when Jesus was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All of those years, wala sa Bible lahat yun. Does it mean it never happened? When Jesus was 8, 5, 2.5, 26, did he exist? Yes. Did he have a mom when he was 11? Yes. Did the mom go to work in a call center at night and sleep in during the day? No. Did he have a dad? We don't know when the dad died because Saint Joseph was no longer alive by the time of age 33. So, tama ang assumption ko. Nag-exist si Jesus nung age 12 siya. Nag-exist yung mom niya nung age 16 siya kasi Mary was at the foot of the cross where you send demons, by the way. Kasama yung si Mary Magdalene. Tatlong Maria yun nasa foot of the cross. Alam niyo ba yun? When you send demons to the foot of the cross, yun yung namimit niya yung tatlo alongside the foot of Jesus. Bottom line is, when Jesus was a child and there's an animal or something drop, biglang nahulog yung vase kanya nabasag. Normally, take any child, of course, the child will cry. 6 months old, natutulog, something dropped on the floor, and a neighbor shouted very loudly. The baby will wake up. Yes, assuming you know anything about babies. Yes, they wake up when somebody shouts really loud. So, who is going to take care of that baby? Is going to take the baby and tahan na. Who? Siyempre, the government, di ba? Hindi. Yung nanay. And yung nanay, si Mary yun. So, Jesus, when he is afraid, when he is crying, when he is bothered by the poop, because we know that Jesus is 100% human and not half human. So, he does poop. He eats. Pupunta yan sa nanay niya. Or, lalapitan siya nanay niya, alagaan siya. Okay? Jesus was raised up by Mary kasi he was afraid. Why was he afraid? He's around 2 years old. Kasi the angel started coming and presenting him with a broken cross, a broken arrow, broken everything. That's the tools of his crucifixion and suffering. When he becomes 33 years old, dinala ng angels. You see this in Eastern Orthodox walls. Actually, sa Catholic Church din. Mayroong mga angel. Tapos may dala silang, parang sira-silang cross. Sira-silang arrows. Tapos si Jesus, karga ni Mary. Pero yung mukha ni Jesus, nakatingin siya sa angel na may dalang broken cross. Bakit the cross is broken? And why is his sandal dangling? Why do you know why? Because nakikita niya yung paano siya mamamatay, paano siya magsusuffer. Jesus is looking at the angels. Get it? And the angels is presenting the tools of torture for him. And he's scared. Jesus is scared of the tools of torture. So ito yung tools of torture. That's a broken cross there. So this is like broken arrows and stuff. And broken, that's parang poker dyan. And on the right side, here, the angel is carrying some sort of broken cross. And Jesus is looking at the broken cross. The cross is not completely fixed. Sira siya. And the point there is he's afraid of that. That's why umakyat siya quickly kay Mary. Kinarga siya quickly ni Mary. Tapos mahuhulog na yung sinyelas niya. Kasi nagmamadali siyang umakyat kay Mary. This Greek painting or something. This tells you what to do with crippling fear. All right. What do? You run to the mother of Jesus. Just like when Jesus did. It's very easy to say, no, just read the Bible. Go ahead, read the Bible. Kami, we're going to rely on who Jesus relied on. Jesus did not rely on the Bible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the Bible is an object also, no? You have beliefs about the Bible as well. Jesus, he did not go to the Torah nung bata siya. 2 years old, 3 years old. You think everybody can read during that time? You think everybody has a copy of the scrolls of the Torah? No, only the temple has copies of that, no? Uwi ka sa nanay. Hindi ko sinasabi na you go back to your own mom. Sabi ko lang is go to the mom of Jesus. The mom of Jesus is Mary. And that allows us to be in the company of the one who helps Jesus with crippling fear. Especially yung fear na yun. Don't tell me hindi siya natatakot doon sa fear of Gethsemane. Bakit pa anong term din? Bakit pa nagkaroon ng eksena sa, ano yun? Saan yun? Sa garden. Remember the garden? He didn't want to suffer. He knows it's going to be very painful. He knows that. But he's human. No, his human side. Please don't let me suffer. Alam niyo yan. I mean, I don't have to explain those things. If you're suffering in any way, crippling fear, ako personally, may akong story yung ganito yun. Won't be able to tell it to you right now. When you deal with crippling fear, just go to the mother of Jesus. Jomar, how do you do that? Ano yung operational definition ng go to the mother of Jesus? Simple. Pray the rosary is one. Stop disrespecting the mother of Jesus if you don't want anyone to disrespect your own mom. Okay, some people, they disrespect Mary by ignoring her. Hindi naman in-ignore ni Jesus si Mary. So, about 100 years old na bago na. Let's ignore Mary kasi si Jesus is just number one. Really honor your mother and your father. Tapos, Jesus will disrespect Mary. Hindi totoo. Alam niyo naman yun. When you become a parent, you don't say to your kids, ano na ako wala na ako sa buhay niyo. Honor niyo na ako. Bastusin niyo na ako kasi tapos na yung role ko sa buhay niyo. You never do that. Just go back to your mother, Mother Mary, and many ways is rosary. Another one is a Marian devotion. Another one is consecration to Mary. Yeah, may YouTube na, di ba? May Google na. Hanapin niyo yan. So I'm giving you the solutions to escape from this thing called crippling fear. That's one way. That's the easy way, no? Let me just give you the not easy way, which is a system. Type nyo nga, letter S again. Ano ba yung system? The system that you're looking for pag may crippling fear ka is ito yung gagamitin mo lang yung utak mo. Yan. Kaya sinasabi ko, don't just use your utak. You should also use other people's utaks. You know, like Mary's brain. She's with God. Okay, she's with God today. She's technically the highest of all saints. No? We believe Don Bosco is hearing our prayers. Don Bosco, pray for us. Obviously, we believe that Mary, the mother of Jesus, so special to Jesus. Pero believe it or not, nanay yan eh. So, mas special yung nanay niya kaysa kay Don Bosco. So, Mary is also hearing us. Anyway, you give your life to Mary. The same. Kasi isa lang naman yun. Yung pamilya na yun, Mary, Joseph, Jesus, isa lang yun. So, you just give your life to them and they will take care of you. And to solve your problem, Mary will use whatever means necessary. Bubulong siya kay Jesus. She does that in the wedding of Cana. She will ask the angels to do something. Pwede yun. Sabihin ng guardian angel mo, i-guide ka. So kung may crippling fear ka, isa sa mga technique na tuturo nila sa iyo would be to imagine the worst thing that can happen. And then after that, you expect it. So let's say may crippling fear ka tapos baka magalit kasi si ganyan. So hindi ko ginagawa. So matagal mo nang may gusto kang pakasalan. Tapos gusto mo i-girlfriend, boyfriend, tapos hindi mo masabi. 3 taon na. Hindi mo sinasabi kasi may kang crippling fear of rejection. So imagine mo na yung pinakamalalang pwedeng mangyari. Tapos usually, yung pinakamalang iniisip mo, hindi naman yun mangyayari. So ang gawin mo, ikwento mo na yung pinakamalala sa sarili mo. Kausapin mo sarili mo. Ito na yung pinakamalala. The following will happen. I will lose her as a friend, blah, blah, blah. Or ika-fire ako ni boss. Tapos si boss pupunta sa bahay namin. Tapos lalagyan niya ng ketchup lahat ng gamit sa bahay. You know, anything worse, then you can see how silly it is when you're trying to let fear cripple you. You'll see how silly it is. So this is the system. No? Pero yung system, human effort yan in crippling fear. You want to get out of human effort? Very simple. Just go and give it to the mother of the Redeemer. Siya nang bahala. Kung gusto niya mag-introduce ng mga expert to give for the human effort, gagawin niya. Kung hindi, there are other ways. Okay? Now, so that's how